Herodotus is the so-called father of history. That's where that play on words comes from. His story. It's Herodotus' story. He never mentioned Solomon's temple at Jerusalem. So neither Herodotus nor Plato mention Solomon's existence, nor does Herodotus mention Israelites at all. This is an indicator that it's all allegory, guys, right? How could Herodotus travel by Jerusalem on his way to Babylon and Egypt, or the regions that we call such, because there were no regions that were, Egypt was never called Egypt. These are astronomical names assigned to literal places. Egypt was called Kem. That's another story. How could he pass these places, write about them, and not mention Solomon and the wonder of his temple's architecture that allegedly cost nearly 8 billion in gold? Herodotus was born in 484 BC, when the history of the Old Testament was literally playing out, allegedly. Yet he mentions none of this. Why? Because these stories are not historical or literal, and they are not as old as the claims of those who forged them say they are. It's also likely that Plato and Herodotus weren't even historical, and that I'm writing about, literally in this, I'm writing about fictional strawmen from within the confines of fictional strawmen, but I do it to make a point.